Hey guys, LFBaff here, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick farming method that I found out on how to get exotics. Now, I know there's a lot of these farming methods out there, and I know a lot of you will be thinking, well, why should I watch this, guys? Well, first of all, I'm not going to be just showing you one area and just showing you to telling you to stay there. I'm not going to be doing the boring method of killing yourself with a rocket launcher and hoping that the boss drops an exotic. I'm not going to be doing that. Today I've been using a lot of my 3 coins, guys. I've been farming for exotics all day, really, and I'm yet to get a special engram. And some of you will know why, and others will not. So once I get this special engram, I'm hoping to get a new leaked Rise of Iron sidearm that a lot of you will have heard of by now, and then I can do a weapon review on it, and I'm really excited. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it, and it looks actually like a very good sidearm as well, and I'm not one to use sidearms. But anyway, first of all, we have to get the exotics. So how are you going to do that? Well, first of all, this is going to take you a little bit of time on your first try, but then after that, it's going to be very simple. So I know you've probably seen this loads of times, but you're gonna have to load up the Scourge of Winter. I know, I'm sorry. I don't wanna be saying this, but it's an ultra boss that you can kill very easily. But here's the thing. The difference between this and other methods is other methods tell you to kill the boss with a rocket launcher and kill yourself at the same time. So you'll respawn and be able to kill the boss again, and the boss will maybe drop an exotic. But because of all of that rumors about 15-minute reload times for strange coins and yada yada yada, I'm not going to do any of that. So instead, when I kill the boss, I'm just going to go to orbit. And what going to orbit does is, as you'll see now, it loads up the checkpoint, which is what I have here. And what's on the other side of this door? It's the boss. So I have a 3 of coins activated. Yep. And now I'm just going to kill the boss and go to orbit as soon as possible. So load 4 sniper bullets into him here. That's fine, he's nearly dead. Now I always like to get a bit closer to him, just so if he drops the exotic, I can pick it up. Now obviously, if he drops the exotic and you're miles away from him, don't worry, the exotic itself will go to the postmaster. And as you see, he didn't drop the exotic for me this time, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go to orbit and get out of there. No worries. Hey, didn't happen. We've got a load more attempts. So what you could do is, you could keep loading up that same mission over and over again and resuming that checkpoint. But I'm not going to do that because 15-minute cooldown on each boss. So instead, I'm going to go over to Patrol. And Patrol is the one that you're probably going to be able to kill fastest on your first time. So as I'm going into the Dreadnought, I'm going to activate my next 3 of coins. And Zur is selling them right now, guys. And if you're in America, he'll be selling them on Sunday morning. Sadly, because I'm on this side of the ocean near UK and Ireland, I can't get to Zur in the morning because by the time I wake up, he's just not there. I'd have to be setting an alarm, and I'm going to enjoy my lions on a Sunday. So, I've loaded into the Dreadnought pretty quickly, actually. It's a nice change. And what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be killing a secret Ultra Knight. Now, a lot of you will have seen this. You actually get a special emblem for killing it the first time. And it takes a little bit of finding, but it's not that hard to get to. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to run into this big Cabal ship here. And what that's going to do is, it's going to take you, if you just follow the path I'm taking, it's going to take you to a door. And you might recognize this door from the Shield Brothers strike. But it won't open, which is the little trick, I suppose, to getting in. So this door won't open because it's not a strike. So how are we going to get onto the other side? Well, Bungie have, on purpose, left a little hole to the left of this door so we can get in. So I'll just show you. So here's the door. It will look a lot familiar to most of you people. So here's the little hole. Now what you want to do is, you want to jump up in here, and you want to just drop down here. Now you have to crouch at one point there to get down, otherwise you won't drop down. But I would recommend using Blink. Blink is the only jump that I think can't do that. Glide and lift and all that sort of stuff for Titans, and hunters, obviously, with their triple jumps and double jumps, they can get up there no problem. But Blink, I'm pretty sure it's just going to take you way too long. So anyway, I've activated my 3 coins, and yeah, I'm just going to come around here. I've taken out all 3 of those thralls, and now we see the big Ultra Knight, and of course, he is an Ultra enemy, as you can see by the skull. So I'm going to snipe him down, no problem. And yeah, he's dead. And look at that, he's after dropping me an exotic. This is the first time in, I think, 5 attempts he's dropped me an exotic. And it's a primary weapon, so not a special, sadly. That will go off to my postmaster because my primaries are full. Doesn't matter. Let's just keep moving. So, I've done 2 of them. Now, there are 2 more methods to getting this. And as you do this more and more, you're going to be able to reload checkpoints, and you're also going to be able to keep doing it over and over. And because it takes so long to do this, to kill all of them, that the original boss that you killed first, the 15-minute timer or whatever timer will have gone out on him, or will nearly have gone out on him. So, and of course it takes time to load into each area as well, so that's going to be a factor. So you can just keep rinsing and repeating this. And yeah, that's easy enough. So we're going into Regicide now. And guys, there are actually 3 areas where you can get exotics from this. But sadly, with the checkpoint that I'm loading up, I'm only going to be able to show you 2. So this one's a bit different. When we load up the checkpoint, when we load up the checkpoint, we're going to be around the corner from where we need to be. So, what we do is, we sprint down here. Now, to get to here, you'll have to go through the teleporter at the very start of the raid. Very start of the mission. So it's going to take us a bit longer when you start it the first time, but not that much longer. And we don't have to go very far either. So what we do is, we run down here, jump across this little hole here, and into the asylum. Now, enemies are going to spawn down where we jump down. So pretty much what we have to do is, we have to take out our auto rifle and make sure these scions don't start duplicating. So, take out these hobgoblins first. They're an annoyance, and we don't want them to cause us any harm. Okay, so they're out. Now, time to take out this captain. He's going to be the biggest threat to us. Okay, now it's just the sheer numbers that is going to affect us here from these scions. Probably should have saved my grenade a little longer, but who cares? We're killing them pretty easily with our auto rifle. Guys, I would actually recommend you get this auto rifle before it goes out of vendors. It's the Righteous 7 that New Monarchy sells. Now, I'm a Dead Orbit kind of guy, but I just switched to New Monarchy to get this because the vendor roll is amazing on this thing. And it's a bullet hose, really. It's great. So anyway, yeah, this is definitely one I'd recommend picking up, but you've probably seen that in recommendations for other YouTubers and what you should buy before Rise of Iron, so I'm not going to get into that. So, we've killed everything. And yeah, we definitely have. And this door is going to open. So Oryx and his big head is going to appear. And what this means is Oryx is going to give you a whole speech about me being the last of the light, as you can hear. So while he's doing that, I'm going to just check. Yes, I have 3 coins activated. Now this is the only one you're going to die in. And the only reason you're going to die is because there's 2 ultra enemies about to spawn. So here's the first one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for his health bar to appear. You can't do damage to him because he's immune until his health bar appears. And of course, there is a bunch of Vex taking goblins down there, and it's just hell. So what we're going to do is we're going to snipe this guy down, and we're going to do as much damage as possible. And as we see, his friend, the Ogre, has appeared. So this isn't good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take down the Centurion. We're going to keep shooting him as much as we possibly can, and we're going to kill him. And then we're going to let his friend, the Ogre, take us out. And what that's going to do is, it's going to restart the checkpoint, but not from around the corner, no, just from when we enter the room. So sadly, he didn't drop us an exotic. So his friend Brax here is just going to kill us, and as he's killing us, I'm going to activate a 3 coins. And when I come back, oh no, Brax has killed us. So now, instead of killing the Centurion, we're going to kill Brax, the Ogre. So how do we get Brax to spawn in? Well, first of all, we have to do a bit of damage to the Centurion, but not a lot. Although, the method I use is I kill Brax and then I kill the Centurion, because an extra chance, but it's very unlikely. So, we're going to take our auto rifle because we don't want to waste our precious sniper ammo on the Centurion, because we want to kill Brax as quickly as possible. So, weakening Town, Hand of Orcs, that's grand. And now Brax is going to spawn in. So here's Brax. I'm just going to, here's his health bar, so I'm sniping him. Okay, so Brax is halfway down, and Brax looks very happy. So, yeah, we're about to take down Brax. It's a bit tough considering he's shooting us in the face, but he has been caught in midair there during the jump animation, so we should be okay. And yes, Brax is dead. Now Brax only dropped us a green engram there, which is pretty unfortunate, but who cares. Now the Centurion is going to chase us with his gun up in the air, looking like a madman possessed. So what we're going to do is, quickly, we're going to pop a 3 coins and get the hell out of here. So, the Centurion is now weak. So what we're going to do is, we're going to just unload hellfire upon him. And by hellfire I mean just shoot him through and hope for the best. Because why not? Now clearly he is a man possessed. Now this, oh, well, well, you get the idea, guys. You're gonna try and kill him the second time, and as you kill him, you're gonna get out to orbit. But I want to show you this quickly because, you know, it's farming. So most of you will get lucky and you'll be able to kill him. It's not even a case of luck. It's just I got unlucky. I got knocked into a wall. Now this next method is probably the best, and if you do this over and over again, it's definitely going to at least drop you 1 exotic per run. I've gotten 1 every run. So we're going to launch up the Black Garden, and you're probably going to want to do this mission first, and then get the checkpoint, and then leave. So don't even fight the bosses at the end, just so you can set everything up. So, I have my 3 coins activated because I never got the chance to kill the Centurion.
I don't think we'll get a second chance at this.
But anyway, yeah, as we're loading in, let me just show you exotic boots, exotic arms, an exotic head. 2 exotic primaries, as you see. One of them is back at my postmaster. I got a legendary engram from this, which is pretty good. And I'm yet to get any heavy engrams. And of course, the special engrams is what I'm looking for that specific gun. So, here comes the first one. I suppose it's good to have a friend with this, but the only problem is with a friend, it takes longer to get to orbit, and I just wouldn't want to risk it. So anyway, we're going to kill the first boss, then we're going to jump into the middle, activate 3 coins, kill the second boss, jump into the middle, activate 3 coins, and kill the third boss. And because they're all different bosses, the cooldown doesn't affect it. So, we're going to make this guy flinch by getting the crits. Well, if we could, it would be great. So this guy is pretty easy. He's the first boss. I think he has a little bit less health and does a little bit less damage than the other bosses. Well, that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys will have difficulty with this guy. Who knows? But yeah, we're just going to melt this guy. And when we kill him, all these ads will die anyway. But I'm going to kill them just to get sniper ammo, because it can be pretty difficult just auto-rifling these guys down. So as we see, didn't get an exotic that time, but no worries. So, and just a quick note, guys, as you're doing this, when you go back to orbit, you have to be fast. You have to get out of there as soon as the boss dies. Otherwise, there's a risk of the mission being completed and you lose the checkpoint and you have to do the mission all over again. And especially in the Black Garden mission, it's very long. I was fortunate enough to actually join one of my friends who was in the boss fight already. Now, he kicked me out, but hey, I was able to skip the entire mission, and that was great for me. So, here comes the next boss, and I've activated my 3 coins. So, he is taking a good bit of damage. I'm going to start sniping him, but first of all, I have to get out, because this boss clearly does a little bit more damage than the last one, in my opinion. So anyway, he's beginning to flinch. Hobgoblins are getting in my way, and because these are only level 18 enemies, guys, and we're level 40 guardians with 325 life, these things just die in 1 melee hit, and their shields aren't even able to activate, which is, hey, nice bonus. I've always hated the Hobgoblin shield. It's such an annoying thing that they have. But anyway, this boss is close to death, Sadly, so am I. So I'm just going to back out a bit and miss a lot of my snipes, but who cares? Okay, so the boss is almost dead, and there he goes. Now again, this one didn't drop an exotic, which kind of sucks. So anyway, activated 3 coins, and let's get to work. Okay, here we go. And as you notice, guys, the music has changed. If you recognize this music, maybe you'll recognize it from the first time you go to the tower after the very first mission. So yeah, very climactic, I suppose. Sadly, the story mode in Vanilla Destiny wasn't as great as we all thought it would be, but it's gotten better since the Taken King, and hopefully Rise of Iron can make that better. Anyway, so here we have the last boss. We've activated our 3 coins, and we're ready for this guy. Now, obviously, 3 coins have the stackable effect, but I always like to just activate 1 because it saves them. Now, I'm going to restock on my 3 coins the next time I go to the tower because Xur is there. I might as well take advantage of him while he's there. And if I'm going to be farming during the week, especially if I want to get this gun minted, I want to make a review on it, and it's just going to be easier to have 203 coins than, I don't know, 0. Okay. So, will he drop an exotic? Sadly, no. So, before the heart dies, I'm going to go to orbit. Now, I need to get the hell out of here. So, the checkpoint stays there. So, that's been it, guys. I got 1 exotic live for you. So, that's okay, I suppose. So, I'm going to go back to the tower, and I'm going to open some exotic engrams. And you might be thinking, why am I opening them now? Well, first of all, when I open them in Rise of Iron, they'll still be dropping 335 gear, sadly. However, at the moment, you can get exotics, and only exotics, that drop at 338. Now, I got some leg armor earlier on, which was an exotic, and I infused it into my Spectre boots. So even though I have a 334 helmet, because I have 338 boots, I am now officially a 335. So, yeah. That's fine. Hopefully, maybe I can get 339 helmet. I think the max that they're dropping at is 339. I don't think any have dropped at 360. Or, sorry, 340, I should say. If they were dropping at 360, we'd be doing really well. Yeah, so you can get Zalo Supercell from this one. You can get Monte Carlo, stuff like that. I'm kind of hoping for 1,000 yard from this one. Just maybe a better one than I already have. The game doesn't want to give me snipers, though, as I've noticed from opening Vanguard and Crucible packages. So I might as well do a mini exotic opening here, and maybe, who knows, I'll get a nice sniper. So I'm just going to get rid of all these blue things. If I get something, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to hope for a good sniper here. Okay, Fanta Ray. I'm not a big fan of pulse rifles at the moment. Okay, so what should I open first, guys? I'll go for the boots, considering I already have a 338 version of them. And I got a Cryptarch package as well, which is great. Okay, so I'll just have a look at the boots. Let's see. 338 again, so maybe I'll infuse those into my Bones of AO. Yeah, that's a nice pair of boots. Alright, next up, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Ah, perfect multiply. I need some of them. I'll get the arms, sealed arm Caragras. Who knows? Maybe they're. Ah, no, they're 335. Ah, okay. Ah, well. An exotic shard, I suppose. Okay, helmet. Okay, knuckle head radar. Maybe it's 33. Oh, another 334. The amount of 334 helmets I've gotten today, guys. 3 helmets, and all of them have been 334, and it's kind of hurting me inside. Okay, now what will I get from this? Let's see. Hawkmoon, okay, okay. My Hawkmoon's in my vault, and it's a 334, so that's, yeah, that's probably going to be infusion fuel for my Light Melody, and I'm just going to put it in there. But yeah, guys, so as you can see, you can clearly get 338 armor, which is great. And actually, yeah, the boots I just got, I think they're tier 12 compatible, which is good, but I don't use discipline and strength boots, so I suppose if I desperately wanted them, I could get a glass needles from Xur, but I just couldn't be really bothered, guys. But yeah, that's the farming method, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the mini exotic engram opening at the end. and of course the Phanta Ray. I'll keep that in my vault so I can get some legendary marks on the first day of Rise of Iron. Oh yeah, of course I've forgotten the last exotic that was in my postmaster. So I'll open this, guys, and then I'll end the video.
Down to the city.
So maybe I can get maybe a 335. Maybe the guns are dropping a bit higher. I haven't seen any guns drop at 338 yet, so who knows? But I'd be happy with a 335, especially if it's something I maybe don't have. But I think I have every exotic. So let's see. Zalo Supercell. Okay, guys. Let's see. No, 334. Okay, guys. Well, that's been the video. I'm gonna get this Zalo, and yeah, I'm gonna just turn that into a shard. And yeah, hopefully you guys can get the certain exotic sidearm that I've been talking about. And once I get that, as I said, I'm going to be doing a review of the weapon. So yeah, that's been the video, guys. Please like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more Destiny vids and more Rise of Iron content when it comes out on the 20th of September. And yeah, see ya.